but the person before me beat up, and I don't know if it's a senior citizen or not, but he beat up someone who's in a parental role, and that's a big no-no. So if that's going to be lifted, then Mr. Abilio Torres needs to come in here. I'm going to look him in the eye and see and determine whether or not he's doing this just because that's his wife's son. But I have a big concern with a child who's 18, one, calling his mom the B word, and two, beating up the stepfather because he dares to tell him, do not speak to your mother that way. That's a problem. He's all nice and polite to me right now, but I don't know what's happening in that household. So there's to be no contact with Abilio Torres, and you can tell the family that Judge Boyd said that he is not to have any contact with him. And it's not Abilio's fault. I know. And for the record, I'm going to say that Abilio filed a non-prosecution, and that I know that it's been lifted on the other side, but I'm not lifting it here. So you don't have any contact with him. You understand? Sure. And if I decide to lift it at some point in time, you had better have your letter of apology and sincerity in that letter for him and for your mom. You only get one mom. You understand? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? And because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question about what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. Here's the thing. You better start treating your moms right. Moms don't last forever. They're not going to be on the planet forever. Don't be that person who's in an imitation of life, running behind a coffin after you had treated your mom so badly, because people are not going to be sympathetic towards you. You understand? Yes, ma'am. All right, good luck to you. Probation is going to go over your condition.